come. The music is Bad Boys by Duran Duran, and the Bad Boys coming in as a Miller-Steiner connection. Mean Mike Miller and Karl Steiner. They are in a tag team matchup against the SNS Express. Now, Tim, who has tag team belts right now? Are they still being held up?
The belts are held up.
They are still being held up.
I think they're up for grabs tonight here.
There he is, Mean Mike Miller.
The Miller-Steiner connection.
And Karl Steiner.
They are wild boys,
and their music.
Miller and Steiner can outclass Savoldi and Simpson if they play their cards right here,
well,
which they probably
much as everybody dislikes Miller and Steiner, once again, you've got to give credit where credit is due. Sandy Barr is holding the tag team belt. So tonight could decide who is...
I'm not going to make a prediction here because it could go either way. Both teams are fine teams and they're very exciting.
Here they come.
Dire straits. Money changes everything.
No, money for nothing.
Money for nothing?
You bet.
They better hope money changes everything.
Here they come. Hear it? I love it. Great music.
Miller's got that mean look in his eyes.
SNS Express. Here they come. Jumping Joe Savoldi and Steve Simpson. Money for nothing and chicks for free. Here they come. Woo, and they're hot. They want those belts.
Miller and Steiner got that look in their eyes. That mean, nasty, dirty, low-down look, which could put the belts right behind their waist.
Just bounces right over. Sandy Barr here holding the belts. This match could decide who is going to have them. They have been held up by the NWA.
Will be for the Pacific Northwest Tag Team Championship.
The belts are on the line. Barry Owen has just announced it. All right. Neither side is a challenger, as far as I know.
Introducing, on my left, the team of Mean Mike Miller and Karl Steiner.
Definitely the superior team.
253 pounds. Mean Mike Miller, the Louisiana Mauler. 245 from East Germany. Karl Steiner,
one of the hottest teams in the country.
Champion.
The SNS Express, Jumping Joe Savoldi and Steve Simpson.
Here they are, probably the hottest tag team in the NWA today, the SNS Express.
They've come a long way in a short period of time.
Yes, they have. Steve Simpson and Jumping Joe Savoldi.
I don't care too much for them, but I got to give it to them. They've come a long way. In just a couple matches, they managed to get those belts held up, and now they're going for the belts here tonight. And Steiner and Miller got that evil look in their eye.
Yes, they do.
They're going to be tough to beat tonight. I can see that.
Yes, they are.
Savoldi and Simpson, they look psyched, though.
Steiner and Miller right above us. Miller pacing like a caged animal.
I should give these belts to Miller and Steiner right now. They're the rightful champions.
This match will decide who is the champion.
We're just going to see what Savoldi and Simpson are made of tonight.
Yes, we are. Now, since nobody holds the belts, a disqualification could give the belts to the other team.
No disqualification. It's got to be a...
But nobody holds the belts right now.
It doesn't matter. They have to be pinned or submission to win the belts. That's governed by NWA rules.
Have they changed them for this one, do you think? I've seen them change before.
I've never seen belts change on a disqualification.
I haven't seen them change, but considering nobody holds them, I have seen that happen before here in the Pacific Northwest when nobody's held the belts. The winner got it, no matter how he won.
Well,
Mike Miller in the ring with Jumping Joe Savoldi, the Louisiana Mauler.
Savoldi surprises him, goes behind and rolls him up.
Yeah, Miller going right for the ropes.
Savoldi and Simpson look very psyched up for this one.
They are. They want those belts.
They look hungry.
Cannot say as I blame them. Mean Mike Miller locking up with Savoldi. Side headlock now by Miller on Savoldi. One half of the SNS Express, probably the hottest tag team to hit the NWA.
Simpson looks like he needs a haircut over there. He's got the things tied around his arms and his legs. He got to tie his hair up with them.
Miller off the rope, shoulder tackle on Savoldi. Leapfrog by Savoldi, coming back with an arm drag takedown. And again, and Simpson takes on Miller as Miller heads to the wrong corner. Miller now on the outside, taking a 20-count walk.
Savoldi and Simpson come out like a ball of fire, no doubt about it.
Yes, they do. Miller and Steiner right by us here.
It's not over yet.
Oh, no, it's not over till the fat lady sings.
And she could be singing the blues for the SNS Express.
She could be, or for the Miller-Steiner connection. SNS Express, like I said, probably the hottest new tag team around.
Fire can be put out within a matter of moments.
That's true. Top wrist lock now on Miller. Savoldi twisting on that arm. Tag has been made. Legal man in, Steve Simpson. Savoldi's out. Simpson's in with Louisiana Mauler. Miller with a handful of Simpson's hair. Caught by Sandy Barr. Sandy's giving him 4 count. Break it. Miller not even going to give a clean break. Forearm smash across the chest. One across the back of the neck. Simpson again with that top wrist lock. Working on the left arm of Mean Mike Miller. Side headlock now on Miller by Simpson. Simpson been working up, picked up a lot of muscle tone since he first came to Pacific Northwest.
He's really built his body
Steiner
up.
pacing right above us here. Simpson off the rope, over the top of Miller. Good hip toss by Simpson. Side headlock now on Miller. Miller's got him turned over, going for the pin. Sandy wasn't down there in time. They didn't even get a count on him.
Sandy Barr is off tonight as usual.
Side headlock now, still on Mean Mike Miller. The Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Tag Team belts are on the line for this. The winners of this match will be the Pacific Northwest Tag Team champions.
Sandy Barr is just like the guy that sells balloons in the circus tonight.
Sandy Barr is one of the most respected referees in the NWA. Did you know that?
Not by me, he's not respected.
Well, a lot of the wrestlers don't like him. It's difficult being a referee just like it is being an announcer. Trust me on this one. Side headlock still by Simpson on the Louisiana Mauler. Mean Mike Miller, the one-time Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion. Popping on that head, and the crowd is giving him all the encouragement he needs. Look at Miller. He's dazed. Takes a forearm smash to the chest. He's there to tag his partner. Here comes Steiner. Steiner's first time in the ring. Miller needs the rest. Steiner in up against Steve Simpson.
Simpson and Savoldi have been going back and forth with
If
their
you
teamwork.
remember, Steiner has gone on a rampage. He's injured several wrestlers.
He's a fresh guy against 2 semi-worn out guys.
That's true.
And he's taking over right away with the big boot to the gut.
A drop kick by Simpson on the European heavyweight champion, Karl Steiner. Side headlock, working on it, pumping on it. Audience giving him all the encouragement. They're counting for him. Drop kick now by Simpson, and Steiner is dazed.
Steiner's eyes are crossed. He don't know what day it is right now.
No, he doesn't. That's a difficult one to go through, isn't it? The side headlock when they're pumping on it.
If those brains are boggled, you don't know what you're doing. He's lost. He's going to the wrong corner to tag.
He's looking for a Mike Miller tag, and there is no Mike Miller in that particular corner.
Savoldi caught him with a fisted jaw there.
Both
Big
men
elbow.
coming off the ropes, runs into an elbow of Savoldi. Savoldi's going right back after him. Working on the arm again. Top wrist lock on Karl Steiner. Good takedown. Steiner going for the ropes. Going to call for a break. Miller, of course, trying to kick Savoldi while he's got him there. Sandy Barr right there, breaks it up. Steiner in the corner, just staring at Savoldi.
Savoldi's giving Steiner too much time to recover. He had him going, and he's letting him get his mind
He's
together.
letting them off, yep. Savoldi now, up against the turnbuckle.
Yes.
Candy Bar calling for the break. Not a clean one. Not by Karl Steiner, no way. Handful of Savoldi's hair sends him flying into the opposite turnbuckle. Steiner coming after him, takes the turnbuckle in the midsection. There's a headlock takedown by Savoldi. Miller coming in to help out his partner. Candy Bar catches it, sends him back out. Simpson on his side. Miller still in the ring. Candy Bar's just gotten him outside now. On the mat. Side headlock on Steiner by Savoldi. Mike Miller pacing right above us. Side headlock still by Savoldi. If you've just joined us, the match in progress, the Miller-Steiner connection. Mean Mike Miller and Karl Steiner are up against the newest thing in the NWA, leapfrog. Going for that side headlock again. The hottest team in the NWA today, the S-Net Express. Jumping Joe Savoldi, who's in the ring with Karl Steiner and his partner, Steve Simpson. Steiner just swinging madly at anything, gets drop-kicked over the top rope. Miller comes in, gets drop-kicked by Savoldi.
Savoldi's taking them both on there. They're both on the floor by drop
They
kicks.
are both on the floor, and the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Tag Team belts are on the line. So the winner of this match is going to have those belts.
Right at this point, I gotta say, I gotta change my prediction. It could go either way.
I gotta look at our timekeeper and say, aren't they? They've been stolen before. This time I'm protecting them, though.
Nobody's gonna steal those belts.
Nope. Side headlock by Steiner on Savoldi. In the wrong corner, Mike Miller is right there. Candy Bar warning Miller to keep his hands off.
Miller's not touching Savoldi.
He's trying, but Candy Bar is on it, believe it or not. Oh, Karl Steiner looking around to see where his opponent is. Was nowhere. Now he's back in a side headlock at the hands of jumping Joe Savoldi. Tag has been made. Legal man in is Steve Simpson.
Off the top rope onto Steiner's head. Steiner's taking a lot of punishment to
Yes,
the head.
he is.
There.
Here comes Miller and Savoldi.
Savoldi and Simpson showing some great teamwork.
Candy Bar with his back turned to Miller. Bad thing to do. Pumping on the head again of Karl Steiner. Still the European heavyweight champion and not doing too well in the Pacific Northwest tonight.
Steiner's going to have to corner the market on Excedrin or Tylenol tonight after all the punishment he's taken to his head.
I hope to shout. The fans encouraging Steve Simpson to kick him right in the midsection, which Steve did. Side headlock again on Karl Steiner. Steve Simpson going to town. His partner jumping Joe Savoldi, giving all the encouragement from the sideline.
Oh, big knee by Miller and Simpson's back.
Miller runs over as Steiner throws Simpson off the ropes, and he takes Miller's knee in the mid-back.
I love it. I love it. Beautiful move. Beautiful. Crafty.
Very. All of those things.
What's Savoldi doing there? He's got no business in there.
Steve Simpson going over the top ropes at the hands of Mike Miller. Miller's going to do some kind of punishment on Steve Simpson. Savoldi now going out to help his partner keep Miller and Steiner away. I think Steiner and Miller.
Got to give Simpson and Savoldi credit. They back each other up every
There's
time.
10 minutes gone in this match. 30-minute long match. 10 minutes of it are gone.
There's still 20 hot minutes
Simpson
left.
just bought a chair. No, he bought a pole.
Savoldi's going after
Savoldi's
Miller.
taking on Miller right by us. I mean, right by us.
And let me tell you something. Mike Miller's a brawler. He ain't going to back off from nobody.
Yes, he is a brawler.
Miller and Steiner do what it takes to win.
Mike Miller has gone underneath the apron. He's holding something in his hand.
I'll tell you what, Simpson and Savoldi don't look
I just took some more
like
garbage in the
championship
lap.
material at the moment.
No,
Simpson's a legal man in the ring, Jeannie.
neither side looks all that good. Mike Miller has a 4-0.
Oh, the backbreaker. Here comes Miller off the top here. Miller's coming down. This could be it. Whoa!
I have seen them do this before.
Barr didn't see it. What you can't see, you can't call.
Barr did not see it.
That was beautiful.
I
Beautifully
have
executed.
seen the Miller-Steiner connection pull that before. Steiner does the backbreaker. Miller comes off the top rope right down on their neck.
Simpson's lost his face at the
Yes,
moment.
he is right now.
There it goes. Oh, Miller.
Good drop on the top rope. Simpson is in trouble.
Steiner right across the
He needs to tag
throat.
his partners. Jumping Joe Savoldi.
They're getting nasty to each other here.
Yes, they are. About 12 minutes gone in this 30-minute match. Savoldi trying to get the fans going for Simpson. They need it. He's bouncing. He's applauding. He's doing anything he can.
Simpson's in big trouble right now. Steiner and Miller are
If I ever
rolling.
catch the clown who's throwing the garbage over here, they're going to be in big trouble.
Well, I think you got about 6,000 or 7,000 of them
That's
here.
wonderful. Just wonderful. Simpson trying to tag Savoldi. Miller coaxing Savoldi out of the corner, and there goes Simpson to tag, and there's no Savoldi. Savoldi needs to get back to his corner to tag Simpson, who now is not there.
Bad move by Joe Savoldi.
Smart move by Miller. Much as I hate to
Exactly.
admit it, he knew what he was doing. He coaxed him out of the corner because Simpson was starting to gain on Steiner, so Steiner let him have his little edge for a minute. Go over where there was no partner.
That's years of experience talking
Yes, it
right
is.
there. Just the little things that make
Simpson
you a
is in
champion.
trouble. Simpson needs
Big clothesline.
Simpson needs to tag Savoldi.
Oh.
Big clothesline by the main man. Steiner and Miller looking
Steiner
like a
and Miller, they could
possibility
wrap it up
for
here.
the tag team champions.
Right.
Simpson off the rope, body slam by Miller. Miller coming back down with that
Big
elbow.
elbow.
If he can get into that pinning combination on
One,
Simpson, it'll be all over. Get the 2 count.
Sandy
Simpson.
Barr's counting like somebody's grandmother tonight. Kind of slow.
If Miller can get into that pinning combination of his, there's a side headlock by Miller. Jumping Joe Savoldi trying to get the fans going for Steve Simpson. Simpson is dazed. He's tired. He's too tired to push Miller to his corner to tag.
It says it all on Miller's trunks. The West Best, they've dominated tag team action for a long time.
Yes,
here,
they have.
And it looks like they're going to keep on
Steve
doing it.
Simpson
at the
has
moment.
reversed that side headlock, going off the ropes now, over the top of Miller, over the top again. Both
Double
men down.
knockout.
Simpson needs to tag Savoldi. Miller needs to tag Steiner.
Savoldi's going crazy like he's
He
Jack
is. He's a
Nicholson in the
madman.
nut house over here. He's going nuts.
He is. He's going absolutely bonkers. Miller
Looks
needs
like-
to tag Steiner.
like-
Simpson crawling first. Savoldi gets so close. He gets so far away.
That's just the toughness of Miller coming up before Simpson.
Simpson right into the boot of Karl Steiner by Louisiana Mauler, Mean Mike Miller.
Here comes Steiner now.
Steiner's coming on with it. Simpson coming back with a show of strength. Where he's getting it, I don't know. Forearm smash on Karl Steiner. The belts are on the line. Both teams know it. From nowhere, Steve Simpson has come up with a burst of energy.
Simpson's coming out of
Simpson now on
nowhere.
the wrong side.
But Miller's got him over here on the ropes.
Miller's got him with the fingers in the eyes. Savoldi's coming over to help him while he's being put back in his corner. Simpson's going to be double teamed.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Both men.
Fine double
Slam
teamwork there.
Minutes remaining, 15.
The match is half over. 15 minutes gone, 15 remaining.
Anything can happen in 15
Anything
minutes.
can happen. I could win the belts.
I'd like to see that.
So would a lot of people. Front face lock now by Mike Miller on Steve Simpson. Karl Steiner showing off his partner, Mean Mike Miller of the Miller-Steiner connection. Simpson with a show of strength, a burst of energy, pushing for his partner. Miller with a handful of trunks gets him away from his corner, brings him back over to Steiner. Sandy Barr warning Steiner to keep his hands off the man in the ring. It's still Miller and Simpson, legal men in. Forearm smash by Miller.
Simpson's kind of rubber leg there.
There's a boot to the midsection. If I know Miller, he's going to try and weaken him enough for his pinning combination. Miller gets that Russian leg sweep and the neck breaker put together, and nobody's walked away from it yet.
Oh, Simpson and Savoldi got a couple finishing maneuvers by Miller and Steiner, and I don't know if they can handle a third one.
We'll have to see. Here comes Simpson. Off the ropes.
Oh!
A boot to the chin on Steiner. Simpson needs to get over and tag Savoldi. He's going to be blocked again by Steiner. Excitement reigns on, does it not?
Through the legs, Simpson goes, makes the tag. Here comes Savoldi. He's got Steiner going.
Kick on Steiner. Miller's coming in to help him.
Oh, he hits Miller.
Miller's taking a shot.
Big drop kick.
Steiner. Another
big drop kick to Miller. Another drop kick to Steiner.
Savoldi going after Steiner.
Here they go. They're going to it now.
Yes, they are.
So they're going to throw them together here. Oh, Miller and Steiner
stop the eyes by Steiner on Savoldi. Oh,
double drop kick. Double drop kick.
Surprise move by the SNS
They turn the
Express as they go after Steiner and Miller. Legal men in, I believe, are Savoldi and Steiner.
Yes, ma'am.
Hard to keep track of them.
The action's hot and heavy.
Simpson.
Oh, clothesline from Joe Savoldi as Simpson holding him.
Savoldi coming
Big
down.
splash. This could be
Going
it.
for the pin. Wake up, Sandy. 2, 3.
We got new champions.
We got new champions.
Unbelievable.
New
If I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it.
The new Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
Unbelievable.
SNS Express. Steve Simpson and jumping Joe Savoldi.
The start of a new
Miller and
era.
Steiner are mad as wet hens. All right.
I don't
the
believe
new tag
it.
team champions, the SNS Express.
I don't believe it, Jeannie St. James.
And the beat goes on. Outstanding. Dire Straits, money for nothing. They got it. The SNS Express, the new Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And that is just the beginning of some of the fun we got in store for you this evening. We got more tag team action coming up in just a minute. You stay with us.